Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. We have a mid-season matchup of two teams that have earned top 25 rankings, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun running play called. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Now, a 4th down.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Caught quickly. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, that time they were able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
At the 33-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
LSU 0.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, when real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Handoff here from the shotgun. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. And the game will pick up the 1st down. Tackled at the 22.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And in 1st down, they go right back to him. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after the completion. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Time running out here in the 1st half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
He's brought down at the 45-yard line. 2nd down.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific game from there in Death Valley. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next.
To the 13. LSU Tigers.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught, completion.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a target, and it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags a good throw.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
And it's a bunch formation. 2nd down, looking to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Makes a quick catch. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
4th down coming up.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Love the aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, willing to take a chance here. You know, we've seen him do it a few times. They're now 3 for 3 on these fourth down calls.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. First down, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Tackle is made at the 20-yard line.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, as you know, a lot of teams are willing to follow analytics and go for it and take chances on 4th down. They've been able to do that today, and it's really paid off for them. They're now 4 for 4 on these 4th down chances.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Great grab on the sideline. He does get the foot down before going out of bounds.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. LSU has moved into the red zone. He'll hand it off. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a 2-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. And he'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time The defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And they get him down after the completion. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking right. This one caught. Touchdown, Tigers! This quarterback on fire today.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Well, this head coach told us we've prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things that they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.